Hey y'all, I'm Dierks Bentley, and you're watching Certified Country with Sophie Shalacy.
Welcome to Certified Country. I am Sophie Shalacy. Today we're taking the show on the road. We are here in the gorgeous Crater Lake National Park, meeting up with Dierks Bentley. Now Dierks is on a break from his What the Hell tour. He is here to celebrate the 101st birthday of the national parks.
What the hell did I say when I called last night? Dripping was a whiskey honey in that message that she liked.
It's the biggest tour we've ever been on, and most fun we've had ever on the road, and it's been unbelievable. You know, to play these big amphitheaters where I used to go in there and open up for other people, and now we get a chance to go out there and sell them out. And the show is where I just give all my energy away, and I come out to a place like this and just recollect and reclaim all that energy and store it back up again so I can go back out there and do my job the best I can. Tell me about sharing your love of the outdoors with your kids. Are they adventurers? They are, yeah. My kids, like any kids out there, you know, we live in a city, live in Nashville. There's a lot great that comes with that, a lot of great things about being in a city, but there's also, you know, I don't want to raise like city slickers. You know, it's important to make sure my kids get out and you know, have that same love of the outdoors that I do. Now I got to ask you about your beautiful accessory. Oh, my watch. So my daughter and I, we have matching watches here. It keeps her on my mind when I'm on the road. That's so sweet. Do you keep it on all the time? I do. I was going to take it off for this interview, so I thought it was kind of weird to be wearing a pink watch, but I'm like, man, I'm just gonna roll. So your kids they're getting so big. Would you say your family's complete now? Oh, like having more kids? Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Yeah. Officially. I mean, I probably need to make it official, but we're definitely not planning on any more kids. 3 is like having 1,000. Is it? 3 kids and 3 dogs. It's a lot of work. Do they know Dad's famous? We never talk about that stuff really. You know, I don't have any records or gold plaques or anything hanging in my house. You wouldn't even know that I sing for a living. Other than where do you keep those? Up in the attic. Yeah. It's all piled away in the corner. And wow. Whenever I have to go up there to change the air filter, I always like, it's pretty cool. Look at all that stuff. That's awesome. I have some guitars lying around, obviously, and one of them plays the piano, one of them plays the fiddle. Wow. Knox he likes the drums. We have a drum set lying around. So, but they love music. They love singing. Are you worried about them getting the bug and wanting to get into the industry, or will you embrace that? Great question. You know, just encourage them to do whatever, just follow their hearts and do whatever they want to do. Music's great, but trying to do this as a profession can be it's pretty tough. And yeah, absolutely. I feel really lucky to have made it because there's so many talented singers and songwriters out there. So just kind of encourage them to follow their bliss and just to chase things down and live courageous lives and go for stuff and support them no matter what they do. Solid advice. Yeah. I don't wanna see a thing, baby. I just wanna feel your touch, feel your rush. Now we gotta talk about the music. Are you working on the next project? I just started to work on it. Started to listen to a lot of songs, writing a bunch of songs. Doing a little writers retreat next week, actually out in Colorado with some favorite writers of mine. We're gonna get together for like 4 days and just see what we can kind of like get going thematically and get some ideas started. But yeah, I'm really excited about the next record. This is a scary time. You gotta you gotta build a record out of nothing. You know, just trying to find an idea to start it on and create something out of nothing, and then we gotta build a whole new show up with all new stuff. So it's really exciting. At the same time, it's kind of bittersweet to leave this other chapter behind. How does that work? Do you start off with kind of a message, like what do I want to say at this point in my life? I really try to make records that they're like a book, you know, it has a theme to it, and so I don't know if that's a sonic sound or is it a lyrical idea or is it a bigger theme. So this next one, I don't know, you know, maybe it'll have something to do with being out west and being in these mountains and exploring the outdoors. Do you get more creative when you're out here? Totally. Yeah. I mean, go back to Nashville, I usually don't pull my guitar really out of the case. I just kind of not really feel inspired that much being home and being there. Well, it's more business, right? Yeah, in Nashville? It is. It feels like it's work, but if I'm out here somewhere, it's like, I just naturally tend to just reach for my guitar and start just playing stuff. I know it's early in the album process, but can you give us any sort of teaser on what you're feeling, what your vibe is? You know, I think a lot about just this year's one of those years where you know, you struggle so hard to make it, the ups and downs. And I've enjoyed all the ups and all the downs, you know, but it's kind of like climbing a mountain or something, you know, just trying to get to this spot. And I feel like this year we got to it. You know, I mean, we've been here, but this year really just felt real. So I don't know, something about that journey. And not just musically, but also in life and in love. It feels like it could be a theme. What the hell did I say?
What is the first concert you ever attended?
Bon Jovi, Skid Row, 13 years old.
First album you purchased?
I don't know if I purchased Waylon Jennings, just the Good Old Boys, but that's definitely the first little bit of vinyl I had.
Song currently spinning on repeat?
A buddy of mine who I fly with, a fellow co-pilot, he loves Justin Bieber. He's been listening to a lot of that song, Despacito. So
I would love to see you cover Despacito.
Yeah, we thought we did a little bluegrass thing before our show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That'd make a great bluegrass version, but those words are tough. I see why Justin has a hard time remembering them in his own show, because you really have to know the language to be able to sing those verses.
Okay, tell us one thing about yourself that we'd never guess by looking at you. We already know you're a pilot.
Well, I really enjoy cold water.
Okay.
I'm doing like cold water plunges, trying to spend like 15 minutes a day in a trash can full of ice.
If you weren't an artist, you'd probably be doing what?
Love flying. So maybe just flying around a little like small tail dragger, a float plane, and I don't know, maybe taking people to remote places to go fishing and trying to fish a little bit myself.
I'm getting drunk on a plane. Buying drinks for everybody but the pilot. It's a party. Got this 737 rocking like a G6.
We usually wrap up every single episode of Certified Country with my song picks of the week. I'm gonna let you do the honors today.
Okay, well, I love the Brothers Osborne, Ain't My Fault. Yeah, their whole record's awesome. I know they're working on a new one right now, so I'm excited to hear that. Midland, Drinking Problem is like just pure gold.
People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking it all. They keep on talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution.
And then probably Heartache on the Dance Floor, John Party.
I used that one recently.
See?
That's one of my favorites.
Certified Country right here. She knows what she's talking
That's
about.
my jam. Yeah, I heard it actually driving up here today. It was pretty appropriate since he's from out west too. All right, now Friday, August 25th is the official 101st birthday of the national parks. To celebrate, they're having a fee-free day all across the country, so y'all can get out there and find your parks. In the meantime, if you like what you saw, please hit like and subscribe. We'll see you right here again next Friday.